Such a pleasure to speak with you both. Michael, you're a tremendous icon, and seeing you together is like mirror images here.
Yeah,
Well,
Man behind the man.
I hate for you to put that on him, but
Well, you're both very good looking, I must
well,
let me say too.
like bookends.
what is it you're selling that we could
Yeah,
buy?
exactly. Exactly.
A movie. No, thank you both for your time.
Of
Mike,
course.
how were you originally kind of approached to the making of this story of your life? Was it something that you were approached by the director? Was it production who had heard about you in some way?
It was the amount of publicity that me going back to play generated. It wasn't something that I ever planned on or thought possible, but an Associated Press writer got hold of a story, exploded it, and then we had helicopters, we had uh, vans in there, TV vans with cameras, the whole 9 yards. We had to close practice. It spread like wildfire. Well, when that happened, then Hollywood started coming in. William Morrison Company sent a group out, but Mark Ciardi, that's made all those great sports movies, The Rookie, Invincible, Miracle on Ice. Um, he came out personally to watch me play, and then he brought in Bob Isley that wrote the script, and so that's how the movie evolved over a period of time. And then even after that happened, it's taken 18 years for to get to this point. So it's been a marathon.
18 years.
18 years is a huge chunk of time, and it can be small in certain perspectives, and it can be long in certain
Yeah,
perspectives at
yeah.
the same time too. But clearly this movie, there's of course a lot about physicality, but there's also a lot of emotionality that you're portraying Michael in this movie as Mike. And I wanted to ask a little bit about if you can kind of talk, Michael, about how you kind of balanced this emotionality and physicality more than just maybe from writing with from script to screen.
Well, from the beginning, that was one of the great appeals of this movie to me was that yes, it's a football movie, but it's much more than that. It's a redemption tale. It's a story about second chances, and it's familial, and those things really appealed to me. And I guess the physicality was daunting for sure, but I just all of it combined to me amounted to a great entertainment that makes you think and feel. And there's nothing better than that combination in a movie when you can go and see a movie and be entertained, but also be moved and to laugh and to cry and go through a myriad of human emotion and then leave feeling uplifted. I don't think you could spend your money for an entertainment on a better thing than that.
I mean, this movie, yes, of course, like you said, it's about football, but there's this great redemption arc. But
Yeah.
there's a quote that says, "We are not defined by our successes; we're defined by our regrets." But we also talk about redemption. Is regret more powerful than redemption, or is it one
No,
over the other?
I'd say redemption is more powerful than
Yeah, no,
regret. The whole
redemption. Yeah.
point is that Mike was able to take his regrets, knowing that, I'll quote you, knowing you say it.
Well, again, the regret for me was realizing I couldn't change it. I mean, it ate at me for decades that I had done what I had done. I made those poor decisions when I was a young man, and it cost me so dearly. And it's just realizing that you can't change the past. You can't go back and undo something. But all of a sudden, I realized when I had an opportunity, when I found out I was eligible, that I could change the meaning of my past. I could do something as a player. I couldn't be a coach and do it. It had to be as a linebacker. It had to be where I was when I was kicked out. And by the grace of God, I made the team and was able to do that and um, change the meaning of my past.